Okay, so yeah. That was it, Kim.
Ellie, 6 o'clock has come and gone. Noodle away. And hold your water. Hold your water next time.
That's because we're not currently singing. Can you hear us now? Can we hear me now? Okay. Okay, we just need to turn you up because you're currently very soft. Yeah, very, very soft.
It's on louder than usual, but okay.
My beloved is mine and I am my beloved's. From Shir HaShirim, the song of songs, Dodi Li. Dodi Li, Bani lo haroe bashoshanim. Dodi Li, Dodi Li, Dodi Li. Raise a shout to God, all the earth. Break into joyous songs, songs of praise. Page 134. Adonai Yivarech et Amo Bashalom. May God grant peace to our people. May God grant our people the gift of peace. Page 137. Adonai Yos le'amo yiten Adonai Yivarech et Amo. Adonai Yos le'amo Adonai Yevarech et Amo. בשלום, בשלום. Page 138, we welcome the Sabbath bride with the words of Lecha Dodi, page 138. לקראת כלה בני שבת נקבלה לכבודי לקראת כלה בני שבת נקבלה שמור וזכור בני בורך ימין ושמאל תברוצי בית אדוני תריצי על ידי בן פרצי ונשמחה ונגילה וחתוני לקראת כלה בני שבת נקבלה וחתוני לקראת כלה בני שבת נקבלה בואי בשלום עטרת בלה גם בשמחה ובצולה תוך אמוני עם סגולה בואי חלה
I can read in
Yeah.
Baruch atah.
Tadliki, if you're going to just light the candles.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshuni b'mitzvosav v'tzivuni להדליק נר של Shabbos.
Amen. Yep. Lovely. Shabbat Shalom. And as we've welcomed Shabbat, so to turn to each other, welcome each other, and when you have a moment, take a moment to wish Fredja happy 95th birthday. And when you get to that, you get to say, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shechianu v'kimanu v'hegiyanu lazman hazeh. And you also say, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Fredja, happy birthday to you. Hip hip, hip hip, hip hip. Don't blow out the candles. Shabbat Shalom. Greet each other. If there's someone whose name you don't know, say hello. Shabbat Shalom. Page 140. להגיד בבוקר חסדך מאמונתך על הלילות. טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון. טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון. עלי אסון ועלי נבל עלי היגיון בחינות. טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון. טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון. כי שימחתני אדוני בפועלך במעשה ידיך ארנן. טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון. טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון. לשמך עליון. צדיק אתה המעט יפרח, כארז בלבנון, בלבנון יזכה, שתולים בבית אדוני, בחצרות אלוהינו יפריחו אותנו בשיבה, בשנים ורעננים יהיו להגיד ישר אדוני צורי ולא עוולת בו. Page 142, we sing the words of Shalom Aleichem, and the tradition is that as we have prepared for Shabbat, so too our week is blessed with the beauty and joy and sanctity that we've brought to our Shabbat table and our Shabbat service. Page 142. Shalom Aleichem, Malchi Hasharet, Malchi Elyon, Mi-Melech, Malchi Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Moachim Leshalom, Malchi Hashalom, Malchi Elyon, Mi-Melech, Malchi Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni Leshalom, Malchi Hashalom, Malchi Elyon, Mi-Melech, Malchi Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Zeitchem Leshalom, Malchi Hashalom, Malchi Elyon, Mi-Melech, Malchi Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We rise on page 144 for the Chatzi Kaddish.
יתקדם ויתקדש שמך.
Amen.
אמה תברח ירוצה ויהמך מחוצה, בחייכון וביומכון ובחייתכון בית ישראל.
Bagala, Bagala, Urizal Karim.
ואמרו
Amen. Yesh meraba mevorach, Ya'alam ulal me'almaya, Yitbarach.
יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה, שמי לקודשה
B'richu.
מן כל ברכתה ושירתה.
Tush bechata v'nechemata, Ta'miram b'malma.
ואמרו
Amen.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך.
Baruch Adonai המבורך לעולם ועד. Please be seated and join with me in the Hebrew on page 148. 148. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר בדברו מעריב ערבים, בחוכמה פותח שערים, ובתבונה משנה עתים, ומחליף את הזמנים, ומסדר את הכוכבים, במשמרותיהם ברקיע כרצונו. בורא יום ולילה גולל אור מפני חושך, וחושך מפני אור. ומעביר יום ומבין לילה, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים, תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, המריב ערבים. אהבת עולם ישראל, עמך אהבת, עמך אהבת. תורה ומצוות משפטים אותנו לימדת, אותנו לימדת. על כן אדוני אלוהינו בקרבנו ובקומנו נשיח בחוקיך,
ונשמח בדברי תורתך
ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד.
כי
הם חיינו
מחיינו
ובהם נגי יומם בלילה, נגי יומם בלילה.
באהבתך תשים
אהבתך
לעולמים.
ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל, אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני, אדוני אחד. ברוך שם כבוד, שם כבוד, מלכותו לעולם, לעולם ועד.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. ויאמר אדוני אל משה לאמור, תדבר אל בני ישראל, ואמרת עליהם, ועשו להם ציצית על כנפי בגדיהם לדורותם, ונתנו על ציצית הכנף בציר תכלת, והיה לכם לציצית וריתם אותו, וזכרתם את כל מצוות אדוני, ועשיתם אותם, ולא תטורו אחרי לבבכם ואחרי עיניכם, אשר אתם שונאים אחריהם. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם אלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם,
אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. Page 156. If you'll join with me in the English at the bottom of the page. All this we hold to be true and trustworthy for us. You alone are our God, and we are Israel, your people. You are our sovereign and Savior, who delivers us from oppressors' hands and saves us from tyrants' fists. You work wonders without number, marvels beyond count. You give us life and steady our footsteps. You performed miracles for us before Pharaoh, signs and wonders in the land of the Egyptians. You led your people Israel out from their midst to freedom for all time. When your children witnessed your dominance, they praised your name in gratitude, and they accepted your sovereignty. Moses, Miriam, and all of Israel sang to you together, lifting their voices joyfully and singing this song.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, תורת תהילות עושה פלא, מלכותך ראו בניך, בוקע ים לבני משה ומרים, זה לי ענו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר כי ברא אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני קהל ישראל.
Page 160.
ושמור צאתנו ובואנו לחיים ולשלום, מעתה ועד עולם, מעתה ועד עולם, מעתה ועד עולם. השיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, ועמידנו מלכנו לחיים, ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, מעתה ועד עולם, מעתה ועד עולם, מעתה ועד עולם. ושמור צאתנו ובואנו לחיים ולשלום, מעתה ועד עולם, מעתה ועד עולם, מעתה ועד עולם.
ברוך אתה אדוני הפורש סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים. Blessed are you, eternal one, whose shelter of peace is spread over us, over all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Page 162.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת בתורתם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לתורותם ברית עולם.
כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לתורותם ברית עולם.
וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לתורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לתורותם ברית עולם. We stand on page 164 for the Amidah or the Tefillah. As is our tradition, we say the first three of the benedictions as a community, and then we continue in silence, whether using the words of the prayer book or the words of our hearts. Page 164, the Amidah.
Adonai sefetai tivta ufi agitei ha'atecha Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak ve'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, עליון, גומר חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר ומשיח ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם, בעזרת שרה, אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיה מתים אתה רב להושיע, משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מצליח השמש ומוריד הטל, מחכה חיים בחסד, מחיה מתים ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו נשלחה, מי כמוך בן גבורות ומיתוג מלך, מלך ממיתוג חיה ומשמיח ישוע, ונאמן אתה לחיות מתים, ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיה המתים, אתה קדוש ושמך הקדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהרגוך סלע, ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you, O God, my rock and my redeemer.
Shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen.
Say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. 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 Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael.
Va'al kol b'nei Adam. May God bring peace to the whole world, and we say, Amen. So tonight, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Good Shabbos. Tonight, I'm going to do something a little bit different. And I'd like to introduce somebody new to our congregation, to our community, who has been here just over 1 week, who arrived Thursday last week. His name is Ido Sagir, and Ido is, I'm going to come on up, Ido. Ido is joining our team as a musician, as you'll see him on the Bema on Friday nights. We thought we'd give him a couple of weeks just to at least see what we do. Live in person as opposed to through live streaming. Ido, I'm going to ask Ido some questions. He's going to answer, so you get to hear his voice, not just me speak about Ido. So Ido, welcome, and you feel free to choose a language to speak in.
Thank you. I'll hopefully use both.
So can anybody pick his accent? Russian?
Almost.
Have you ever been accused of being Russian?
I actually have, I think it's a 16th, I'm a 16th Russian, I believe, part of me.
That much?
There's a great grandfather who's Russian.
Have you met Allah?
I have met Allah, yes.
1/16 Russian, Allah. So, anybody else want to give you've heard him talk a little bit longer, do you want to? But you knew already, you're cheating. No cheaters.
Mm-hmm.
He's got, what, a 1/16 Iraqi as well?
No, I'm full on. Basically, everything else is Iraqi.
Oh,
so all my grandparents are from Baghdad.
Oh, you're from Baghdad.
Mm-hmm.
So I did not know that.
Yeah, no one does.
You don't know.
That probably means he'll eat tfina with his pierogi.
Mm-hmm.
And you were like, this food that you're eating, what are some of the Baghdadi dishes, Iraqi dishes?
There's one particular dish that I ate my entire childhood. It's called khichdi. And I thought this was Iraqi. Until about 2 years ago, I thought this was a traditional Iraqi dish. And then I went on Wikipedia and I saw it's actually Indian. And so we stole it from India. So
it still fits into the Sephardi.
Yeah.
So, where have you most recently come from?
I have come from Los Angeles, where I spent the last 5 years of my life.
And what were you doing in LA?
I was song leading, and I was basically doing music within the Jewish world and outside the Jewish world as well.
So tell us a little bit about the music you were doing outside of the Jewish world.
Uh-huh.
We'll get to the Jewish world because you're in the Jewish world now.
Yes. So outside the Jewish world, I was playing music at bars, I was performing at bars, and I was playing sometimes with local artists in LA, And actually, recently, about a year ago, a very good friend of mine, he received a pretty generous funding for an album. So we got some of the songs that we have written together. We got to go into the studio and record it. We brought in an 18-piece orchestra to record with us, and it was wonderful. We're still waiting on the final product, but once it's out, I'm going to share it with everyone, hopefully.
And then you'll be really famous. You're famous already because you're being live streamed. You have a question.
I play mainly guitar, yes. Guitar is my main instrument. I play a very tiny bit of oud, which is basically a Middle Eastern lute.
That's because you're from Iraq.
Yes. So it's very, very basic, but guitar is my main instrument.
So you went but how did you why LA for music?
Wow, that's a good question. So actually, I moved from Israel with a band. So we had a band, and we moved together to LA, and the singer in my band had some pretty amazing connections in LA, and that's where all the entire industry is, and everyone, all the hot shots are in LA. So we went there, and then since then the band broke up, but we all remained friends, and we kept doing music together. But we kind of just stayed in LA.
But it sounds like when I hear you speak, it sounds like you speak with a little bit of an Israeli accent,
Yes.
or as with your English. And you speak with a bit of an American accent, and I know you can make your American accent stronger.
I can.
But you spent a little bit of time in America when you were a child, did you
Yes, yes. So, born in Israel at 2 years old, moved to America when I was 2. My family relocated, and so I basically grew up using a little bit more of an American accent, just like I'm using right now. And then, as I got older, I realized, this requires a lot of effort to use this accent, so I dialed it back. And now I'm using a mix.
The American accent is so beautiful. It's just melodic to our ears, isn't it?
And at 7, I moved back to Israel, and then at 24, I moved to Los Angeles. So basically, I've only lived in California in the U.S.
So you met Rabbi Lazaro at camp.
Yes.
How did you go from being this musician in a recording studio with an 18-piece band to American summer camp to suddenly in Melbourne?
Very good question. I'm not entirely sure myself. Yes. He is a clever man. I'll give him that. I think that what I noticed is that doing Jewish music within the Jewish world has introduced me to a new way to connect to music, to Judaism, and to other people. It was an entirely new way of making music and performing. It was more of an immersive performance. It was communal. When you're a performer up on stage, in a traditional setting, you're mostly within your own bubble. You're in your own world. Sometimes you have in-ear monitors or you have a band, and then you're basically you're with yourself. In song leading, in the context that I have I've done song leading in Los Angeles, it was being with people, and you can't be in your bubble. And I actually like that because it made me a little bit uncomfortable, but in a good way. And so I decided to explore further, and I went to camp and discovered that I actually really like it. And then Rabbi Lazaro Gersh came up to me and basically said, "Hey, you wanna move to Australia?"
They hadn't actually met yet.
And couldn't say no.
So who taught you in terms of going from the performance music to the song leading, which is really being with people singing? Because is that just something you just know how to do, or is it a learned skill?
No, it's definitely a learned skill, and I'm still learning every day. There's actually one main person who taught me most of what I know. I've learned some from a few other people as well. His name is Charlie Kramer. He was here a few years ago. So yes, Charlie Kramer had introduced me to this whole world of song leading and has taught me many of the things that I now know and the skills that I use, I learned from Charlie.
You can wave to Charlie.
Hi, Charlie. He's become sort of a mentor and a very good friend, and he's just an amazing, amazing human being. And I'm very grateful to have met Charlie and to have befriended Charlie.
So in preparation for coming to Melbourne, I know you spent some time with somebody else that's very dear to us. I'll turn that back over to you. So who have you been spending a lot of time with lately in preparation for coming to Melbourne? Once we decided and Gersh decided and we chatted with you about coming here. Who have you been spending time with first physically and then now online, preparing you for what Melbourne is about and the high holidays?
Okay, so in LA or here?
In LA.
In LA. So who have I been spending time with? Though I was actually spending a lot of time with Charlie because we were song leading at camp together. So we were basically, isolated in this little place in Camarillo, and just the two of us doing song leading with a few other people the entire summer. So I was with him a lot, but I was also with some of my friends. And also talking a lot to my family, who are in Israel. And so I have actually a few friends in LA that lived in Melbourne in the past, and they know me, and some of them don't know each other, and they all said one thing: you're going to love Melbourne and you're not going to want to leave.
But there was, I'm thinking of somebody particular that you made a video with, that you sang Sweet as Honey.
Yes, Tammy Cohen.
Tammy Cohen.
Yes.
So Tammy is going to be here for the high holidays. So Tammy and Ido spent some time together working on the repertoire for family services and tot services for the high holidays. So you're here, we know, for a year, just to begin with. We hope that you will make Ido feel very welcome and give him the warm welcome that Melbourne weather always brings to everybody. So anything else you would like to share? Is there a type of genre of music that is your passion, that's in your heart?
I wish I had a definite answer for that. Unfortunately, I think the answer for me is I like variety. I came from rock. I'm a guitar player. I love rocking out. I guess that's my, those are my roots. But
stay tuned what it's going to be like here in 1 year's time.
As time progressed, I found out that I like a little bit of jazz, and I like a little bit of blues, and I like a little bit of, Middle Eastern because it's in my blood, and I found out that I can actually kind of do this. I can kind of pull this off. And I think what I'm most passionate about is actually taking two genres that don't really go well together, or you wouldn't expect them to go well, and combine them in a new way.
So you're talking about Debbie Friedman and Louis Lewandowski.
Yes.
To use Jewish music.
Exactly. So I guess that's one of my passions, is variety in creating new, different mixtures.
Beautiful. Welcome, and I'm sure everybody will love chatting with you at the Kiddush afterwards, and certainly over the course of the year, over the weeks to come and high holidays. We are so delighted, Ido, that you have joined our team and that you're part, and we're going to see a lot of you on the Bima on Friday nights and Saturdays, and then in other programming as well. So, Baruch haba, welcome.
Toda.
So friends, we're going to continue now with Aleinu. I invite you to please rise. We're on page 586. And Ken?
בשמיים
We remain standing for a few more moments as we turn to page 598 and the words of Kaddish Yatom. This Shabbat we especially think of Thomas Jelinek, Leon Siegel, and Susan Wilder, who are in the period of Shiva. And those in the period of Shloshim, we think of Meyer Abrahams, Maya Andrea, Pamela Axe, Leah Brownstein, Henry Singler, Rose Guthrie, Damian Grunis, Gladys Kahn, Galina Milner, Sylvia Radolnik, Rose Rothfield, and Bernard Fallon. In addition, we think of the yahrzeits that fall on the Shabbat. We think of Bina Best, Gertrude Bock, Ray Brandon, Sadie Cohen, Alfred Francis, Kathleen Francis, Susie Glazer, Brendan Griffin, Carl Hershen, Leslie Hernig, Ron Lowe, Pinchas Meisner, Malab Pfeffer, Max Phillips, Rebecca Pollack Truman, Rosa Reitberger, Michael Rossdale, Norman Rothman, Harold Sackville, Janie Schwartz, Benny Sloan, Noah Sloan, Lothar Steen, Karen Lee Topol, Faye Willernass. If there are other names or if I've mispronounced any of these names, please call them out or hold them dear in your hearts as I look around the room. Zichronam livracha, may their memories truly be for a blessing, as we turn to page 598 and the words of Kaddish Yatom. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabba, v'alma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon, v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, b'agala uv'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabba mevrach le'olam ulal me'almaya. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי קודשה בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה תאמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן יהי שלום רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us, to all of Israel, and to all of humanity. And we say, Amen.
So my friends, as we are, please remain standing, as we are in the month of Elul, it is customary to hear the sound of the shofar. It's also customary just to sound the shofar and to hear the shofar and not actually say the bracha. So we're not going to be saying the bracha. But we will be doing the calls. They should be in their cancer, but I think you do know that they could be. They're in there. So, but I think we can say the Shechianu because for many people it is the first time that we are sounding and hearing the shofar. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Shechianu v'kiyimanu anu lazman hazeh.
Tekiah. Shvarim Tekiah Tekiah Teruah Tekiah Tekiah Shvarim Teruah Tekiah. Please be seated as our President joins us on Teva to share a few announcements from the Board of Governance.
Thank you, Michelle, and lovely to hear the shofar. We know that high holidays are coming. Welcome everyone to services here at Temple Beth Israel. Lovely to see you all here tonight. Thank you, Sharon and Ellie, Michelle, for your liturgy. And welcome whether you are here for Shabbat or to pray in community, and welcome anyone who is here in memory of a loved one. A few announcements. Please do stay for dinner. Community dinner is tonight, as it's the first Shabbat of the month. So there's always plenty of food. Do feel welcome to stay and join us for dinner. Tomorrow we will have morning services as usual, and then a special session on our new Machzor. So Cantor Lalum will take us through particularly the reinvigorated liturgy, particularly the liturgy and music that is incorporated in our new Machzor. So that will be directly after services tomorrow. And then on Sunday, as it is again that time of the month, there will be Film Club, and the film this month is Last Cab to Darwin, which is a road trip drama, an Australian film. Remember, the film starts at 7 o'clock and popcorn is at no extra cost. Coming back to high holidays, it is only 16 days until Slichot, the 21st of September, and just over 3 weeks to Rosh Hashanah. So we are all turning our minds to preparing for the Yomim Noraim. Now, if you have ordered your Machzorim, then you can come to the office during working hours to collect them, and on Monday and Thursday until 6 o'clock. A bit later so that to allow time for pickup. You can visit our website where you can find all the information about times of services and that sort of thing, and information about family tickets. We also have a flyer where the books are by the door about family services. I'd like to thank my fellow board members who are in attendance tonight, Nicola, Alla and Helen, and do please thank our security volunteers. And thank you, Ruach Choir. You've been in magnificent voice. After the final song, do join us for Kiddush at the back of the hall.
Thank you, Rebecca. We do conclude with the words of Oseh Shalom Bimrumav. Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Ve'imru Amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us, to all of Israel, and to all of humanity. And we say truly, Amen. Oseh Shalom Bimrumav. Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel Ve'imru Amen. Oseh Shalom Bimrumav. Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel Ve'imru Oseh Shalom Bimrumav. Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Ve'al Kol Ve'imru Oseh Shalom Bimrumav. Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel Ve'imru Amen. As you come to the back of the hall, the red is wine, the white is grape juice. In the middle is the nectar of Johnny Walker Red Label. And we begin with the Kiddush.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם בורא פרי הגפן.
אמן.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר קידשנו במצוותיו ורצה בנו בשבת קודשו באהבה וברצון הנחילנו זיכרון למעשה בראשית כי הוא יום תחילה למקרא קודש זכר ליציאת מצרים כי בנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים בשבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחתנו ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש
השבת לחיים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם המוציא לחם מן הארץ אמן. שבת שלום אין בתיאבון בון אפטי. שבת שלום, שבת שלום. For those staying for the dinner, come into the Sloan Hall. We'll begin in just a moment. For those staying for community dinner, please come into the Sloan Hall. We'll begin in just a moment. We're just about to do Kiddush and Motzi in the Sloan Hall in just a moment, if you'll join us. Hey, guys, we're going to sing Shalom Aleichem and welcome Shabbat one more time, and then light candles and go through the table service. So if you'll join with me. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Asharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem leShalom, Malachei Ashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni leShalom, Malachei Ashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem leShalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So on each table there should be candles and matches. If you would like to join me, please grab the matches. We're feminists, men and women alike can light candles. If you would like to light the candles, and we'll join together in the words of the candle lighting. Everyone lit the candles? It's a trick box of matches. Yeah.
If you'll join us, Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech Olam Asher Kideshanu B'mitzvotav V'tzivanu Lehadlik Ner Shel Shabbat, and the Kiddush. So you have wine, which is on the table in the corner. You might have a little jug of wine or grape juice on your tables. No? If not, we have wine on the table over there, and we have grape juice over here. I'm just going to get a couple of bottles of grape juice out. So we have a couple of bottles of grape juice if you prefer, or if you're underage. And if you'll join me, Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Borei Peri Hagafen. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Kideshanu B'mitzvotav V'ratzavanu V'Shabbat Kodsho Be'ahava U'v'ratzon Hinchilanu Zikaron L'maaseh V'reishit Ki hu Yom Techila L'mikra'ei Kodesh Zecher L'tziat Mitzrayim Ki banu v'acharta Ve'otanu kidashta Mikol ha'amim V'Shabbat Kodshecha Be'ahava U'v'ratzon Hinchaltanu Baruch Ata Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat L'chaim. And then finally, Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Hamotzi Lechem Min Haaretz. Amen. Shabbat Shalom and B'teavon, bon appetit. The first course is served. Please serve yourselves. Shabbat Shalom. Good Shabbos. Good Shabbos.